Okay, I'm right now doing a response to this presidential debate. It's been a while since we've been live. Before we've been doing pre-taped videos. My opinion about this debate. I deliberately didn't want uh, to go live when the debate was actually going on because I wanted people to have the opportunity to see what was going on. And in my opinion, this was a disgrace. This Kamala Harris is an absolute disgrace. Uh, as I said before, we will not have a country if she is allowed to become president. Um, Here's what is at stake, American people. If she's allowed to be president, they're going to try to confiscate all the weapons in our country. And there will definitely be a civil war in our country because of this. In a fair election, there's no way in the world that Kamala Harris will win. The only way they could win is they have to cheat, and they'll use the illegals to cheat. And Trump said that he will deport all these illegals out of the country. The minute that he does win and they're able to stop the cheating, uh, they're going to turn loose BLM and Antifa, whoever else, all these illegals loose. And then there will be internal war. And Biden will probably send in the United Nations or Kamala Harris or whoever. And they'll try to prevent Trump from becoming president. That's something they'll try to do. And or if see Trump wins, Kamala Harris will try to decertify the election results. You, as the American people, it's this is our country. We're going to have to stand up and make sure that Trump gets elected. Right now, he's the only choice we have. It's either that or communism. If they cheat, we're going to have to fight because she's going to turn everything loose on the American people. Russia doesn't like Kamala Harris. China doesn't like Kamala Harris. None of the countries in the world like Kamala Harris. That's the truth. And she was constantly smiling all the time in the debates. It was aggravating to watch her smile and make up BS, lie about what Trump was saying, make up stories. In my opinion, I think that he won the debate, but she was trying to paint a negative picture toward Trump. And when she was losing, she couldn't answer a direct question. She constantly going on and on. I was sick and tired of what she's. In my opinion, she shouldn't have been allowed to run for president. You know, and I can tell you right now, the American people, the vast majority of American people will not accept her as president of the United States. I'm not going to accept her as president of the United States. The country will secede from the Union. There'll be a couple of things that will happen. There'll be either a civil war or a revolution or something, or World War III, something bad will happen, okay, as a result of Kamala Harris becoming president, because she will go after our Second Amendment rights. And the American people are not going to give up their guns. Inflation is going to go through the roof. Gas prices will continue to go up. And we can't survive another 4 years of the same old BS. So we have got to do what we can, okay, to get Trump in. And this is going to be a tough fight between Trump and Kamala Harris. I couldn't even stand watching her on stage. Constant snares, constant ugly looking woman, Kamala Harris. I couldn't stand watching it, you know, and I just had to bite my tongue. We didn't have any live coverage because I would be cussing all the time watching this, you know. And like I said, this is your country, America. You know, we have to. We're gonna have to put up with this another 4 years. I don't think so. We don't have any choice. We have to put Trump back into the White House. Okay, in a fair election, Trump's going to win hands down. Okay, he's going to win hands down. But the media is going to spin it. They're going to make it look like she's got more votes than Trump. Expect that to happen. They're going to do one of the worst kind of cheating you can ever imagine. They'll try to register all the illegals to vote. Okay, expect that to happen. Now, how they're going to stop them from cheating, I don't know how they're going to do it, but expect them to cheat. And then on top of that, Kamala Harris is flip-flopping, pretending like she's going to take all of Trump's policies and adopt it for her own. I mean, these are all the ideas that Trump had. And then she flat out lied about what Trump was doing. I mean, she doesn't have anything. Okay? She's full of crap. You know? And yeah, but she wants to turn around and act like she's the one to come up with the ideas. And Trump was right. All these things that went on during Biden's administration would not have happened under Trump's watch. None of it would have happened. We would have been in a much safer situation. We can't take another 4 years of this crap. We can't take another 4 years of inflation. This will completely destroy the country just on that alone. And on top of that, the instability of countries in the world. There's wars all over the world right now, and it's going to come into our country. These illegals are killing Americans left and right. You know, and when he tried to bring out the truth and what was going on in Ohio, the animals being killed and everything, they tried to suppress that information. Anything that he brought up, they would try to suppress it and trying to paint a negative picture toward Trump, because they're obviously working for the Democrats, and Trump had to step in. He had to fight. And they try to say, well, he was baited. Look, he had to defend himself. He had to defend what he was saying, because that's what he was doing as a president. He was doing that because he had to defend all the BS lies that were coming out of her mouth. And she kept on trying to interrupt him and everything. And she couldn't keep her mouth shut. She's a fake. She has no business run for president. Okay? She has no business run for president at all. She doesn't deserve to be in that position at all. Period. She's extremely weak. Trump has been good for the American people. We didn't have to worry about anything. He talked with these other world leaders we weren't messed with for 4 years. That's going to be the same way when he gets back in. He's going to drive down inflation. Okay, bring inflation down. Gas is going to go lower than it was before. It's going to go back down to when it was when he was president. Groceries are going to go down. All this stuff that's going on in the country about people don't know what sex they are and all that. That all that stuff's going to stop when he becomes president. When he gets elected, and then when he gets sworn in, all this stuff's going to stop. As I said before, Trump has already won the election. He's already won. The only way that Trump would lose is the Democrats would have to cheat. Okay? He's already won the election. Okay? The only thing is we got to figure out how to stop the Democrats from cheating and how to stop the media from helping the Democrats Okay? That's the only thing we got to figure out, because Trump's got the numbers. Trump has the numbers. We just got to figure out a way to stop the Democrats from cheating. And they're going to use these illegals to try to cheat. They're going to try every sneaky trick in the book to get Kamala Harris elected. Okay? And they'll turn whoever loose, whatever loose, so they'll achieve their goals. And that's what they're going to do, because they're low-life scumbags. That's who they are. They don't care about the American people. They don't care about safety and security. They don't care about anything. They want to control our lives as American citizens. That's what the Democrat Party stands for. The Republican Party stands for someone like Trump, okay, of course, with him, we have more freedom. To bring the country back the way it should be, it comes in stages. We would have to start off with Trump, and then we would have to have another president or some other form of government or whatever. And with Trump, he could restore it back the way it was when he was president 4 years ago. And we'll have to continue doing that until we get complete freedom in our country. Was it perfect? No, it wasn't. It's not perfect. We have a long way to go to make this a completely free country. There's a lot of things that need to be legalized in our country to make this a perfectly free country. But it starts with Trump. We got to work with what we have. And Harris, we're going to end up down the toilet. We end up in a war of some kind in our country, either externally or internally. Inflation out of the roof, can't afford to buy anything anymore. Constantly be monitored. Setting up a police state. That's exactly what's going on. So people got to wake up. They have to wake up. They have to go out. And if you go into a lot of these neighborhoods, they got these Kamala Harris for president signs. They got them all over the place. They're trying to buy votes. They're trying to, they pay people to attend their rallies. They don't have to do that with Trump. Just think about it. Now, what Trump represents right now, as we speak, in our country right now, is freedom. To keep the freedom that we have and have a little bit more freedom, okay, instead of taking freedom away from us. And they try to go after our Second Amendment rights. The Democrat Party is against the Second Amendment. They're against free speech, okay? So they want to go after freedom of speech. They want to go after our Second Amendment rights. They don't feel that we have a right to bear arms. It's protected in the Constitution. So just think about this. Think about this. For November, when this election comes up, when you vote, you need to vote for Trump, because freedom is going to go down the toilet if you vote for Kamala Harris. All she was doing was saying was a pack of lies. So you think about that. You think about that in November. Like I said before, it will be sad. It would be sad if this lady was allowed to become president of the United States. She's a walking disaster. She don't know what she's doing. Trump knows what he's doing. He's had 4 years to prove what he's done. He's already proved it to the American people. Biden don't know what he's doing. Kamala Harris don't know what she's doing. They did the complete opposite of Trump, completely destroy the country. He's going to do complete opposite of them, make this a better country. Okay? And after he leaves office, we need to get somebody else in there that's going to do as good as Trump or better than Trump. Or it's going to come in stages to where we have complete freedom and security in our country to make it a better, much better country. It's going to take years to get where we really need to go. But it starts with Trump. Trump has done a lot that I didn't expect would ever happen in our country. He's come a long way in making us a better country. and we need to continue on doing that and then some. We need to exceed what Trump's doing. After he leaves office, he gets in another 4 years, and then we need to put another person in there to make a really great country, a super great country, a super free country, a super safe country. That's what we need. So think about these things. Think about these things in November, because like I said before, they're going to try to cheat. The Democrats are going to try to cheat. That is the only way that they would win, is they have to cheat. Because Trump has already won. He's got the numbers. Despite what the Democrats have said, despite what the false media, the fake media is saying, that they're up there with Trump, that's all made up BS. They don't have the numbers. The numbers that they have are these illegals, and they cannot count though. They cannot say that these illegals should be allowed to vote, and that's what they're going to use. They're going to use the illegals to get into the White House, and we got to find a way. We got to find a way to keep these illegals from voting. You need to contact your senator and congressman and say, "Look, this is what's happening. We need to." And her being the vice president makes it dangerous, because she could automatically certify the election results for herself. So this is a very dangerous time in American history. We cannot. We have to be able to fight for our freedom. Be able to fight for our freedom if worse comes to worse. Because we can't have another 4 years like this. I'm telling the American people to prepare. Prepare for the worst. Because they will try to cheat. Believe me, they will try to cheat. American people can't take another 4 years of BS. And then they'll come after us. And she already said she's going to come after Trump supporters and everybody else. That's a fact. That's what she's going to do. So you think about that. You think about that. You better get ready. People need to organize. You need to contact me, because they will. If the Democrats take control again, they're going to completely destroy this country, and we'll be in World War III, or something else will happen. So think about this. Thank you.